I didn't grow up around horses. All I knew as a kid was that if you stood behind a horse, they would kick you dead. Or so I was told by my New York City parents. After playing a show in a New Zealand farmer's home who traveled by horse and wagon, he suggested I tour by horseback. It struck me as maybe the best terrible idea I ever heard, so the dream began. It would take me 7 years to make it a reality. This is me on my first week of the horse tour in the Wiminuche wilderness of Colorado with my equine brothers, Troubadour and Augustus. Over the years, I've been moved by the effect my means of travel has had on the connections with my hosts and audiences. The effort expended to bring people songs, stories, and play invites them to open, to share a bit more of what is precious about their lives and their place. I moved to a small town of 200 in rural Utah to learn how to travel with and care for horses. I trained for over a year. I enjoyed the unrelenting necessity of patience and focus required to keep safe and moving. The romance people placed on me was constant. They see a man on a horse with a banjo strapped to a pack horse and their eyebrows shoot to the back of their head. A guy ran up to me on the side of the road once and handed me a $100 bill and then just ran off. A woman passed me in the morning on a Forest Service road, then passed me again going the other way about 8 hours later, and had brought me 2 pizzas and a Milky Way bar. I ate both the pizzas right in front of her and gave each of the horses a slice. I think seeing us often brought out whatever grand adventure people had experienced or have always wanted to experience in their own lives. Traveling on horseback, the show was always. Every piece of arrival and departure to each home I played in was part of the show. The anticipation, the problems along the way, the danger of the travel, and the safety of each new refuge became part of the show. Shows within shows on top of shows. I love playing with scale and blurring the line between life, community, and performance. The horse tour and this theater piece share that spirit.